Yo, peace and blessings. Coming back with a spiritual message video. This one is going to be called Your Talent May Pay the Bills, but Your Gift is Your True Destiny, Your True Calling. And the reason why I say that is because, I was watching something yesterday on the comedian Spice Adams, and a lot of y'all probably know him on Instagram and stuff like that, and YouTube for all his videos and his content. But I didn't know that the brother was in the NFL for 9 seasons. I never knew that. And it just blew my mind because I'm like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know him for that. I know a lot of people didn't know that he was in the NFL and for that long, 9 seasons, that's a long time. So it just made me think about that. Like, it's a lot of cases, and this is why I like looking up, people that make it and people's success stories, because a lot of times when we see people make it and stuff like that, we don't realize the stuff that they had to go through or the backstory. We just see like, oh, they just blew up and they just famous now, or they got the platform now, but we don't realize the backstory and how long they was doing something for and grinding, or how it even happened that they even got to their success story, because they might have been doing something else that was something completely different from what their true calling was, that got them that, that platform and that recognition that they deserved from what they was doing. So it just made me think about that, like, yo, that happens a lot, and people don't realize that a lot of times. A lot of times people don't realize the things that they doing might just be their talent, might get them to, to that recognition or whatever, of receiving financial gain from it and stuff like that, to get through in life and stuff like that. But a lot of times that might not be their true calling, their true gift and their passion, and it might be something else that's totally different, that's really their true calling and really their true destiny. And a lot of times I like to look up success stories and people backgrounds and see that, because it's very intriguing, it's very informative and stuff like that. Like, even we look at Jamie Foxx, like, he was acting. A lot of people knew him for acting. He got, he got his recognition from acting. People knew him from that. But if you pay attention to his career in the 90s, when he finally got his own show, he always was doing music on his show. Like, he always was trying to pursue his music, like his real gift, like his real true destiny. Like, his talent was acting. He was great talent, like one of the best, hands down. But his true gift and what he really wanted to push forward was his music. But at the time, people wasn't taking it serious, and that was, his acting was hitting at the time, so that's what people was focused on. But if you pay attention on a lot of his episodes on his show, he was playing music. He had a lot of musicians come on the show. He was singing a lot, but a lot of times people forget about that because he's such a great actor. He's very talented. But when he finally got to that point of where he was stamped in the acting industry, with the entertainment industry rather, he finally got the chance to now push out his music for people to really take it serious. And when he finally started pushing his music, he had mad hits after that. Like, and a lot of people didn't expect that because they were so used to his talent of just acting, and they didn't realize he got a real gift with singing and making music. Like, everybody thought it was just gonna be like some little flop. He just put out a song, it might not do good. But no, he really did his thing. Had hits, mad hits, a few of them, not even a couple, a few of them, with big artists too at that. And a lot of people respected him even more with his music side, not just only with his talent for his acting. So, a lot of times you might be talented at something that might get you to where you need to go. A lot of times you might have a gift, a real true calling, that's your real destiny, that you might not even realize, or you do realize. It's just that the people ain't realize it yet. So, it's just real good to always look up those success stories, look up those background stories, and just to see that, so you could remember. Because like I said, sometimes we forget when we see people on TV, or we see them on magazines, or getting their recognition, or whatever, a bunch of followers, or a bunch of music streams, and just a bunch of fame. We forget, like, oh, we just think like, oh, they just blew up, or they just got there. nah, we got to also remember, like, stuff like this happens with the talent, and then the true calling might happen later, or even like just them grinding for many years. That's like another topic I was going to touch on. Just them, how long they was grinding for many years. Like, take Tiffany Haddish. Like, I remember I was watching That's So Raven, because that was one of my favorite shows when I was in junior high to watch that. I was watching that a while ago, and one episode I seen Tiffany Haddish, and she was just like on there for like, it was like one of the scenes, she was on there for like a couple minutes. She was like one of the ladies, well, actually the tour guys, because they was in the museum, and she was giving a tour to Raven and her two friends. So she was talking to them. She had a few lines in there, but I was like, oh snap! I ain't never peeped that when I was younger. But of course, because I didn't know who she was when I was younger, I didn't know. But it just made me realize, like, wow, she was grinding for years, because that was when I was in junior high, by like 6th, 7th grade. That's So Raven. Tiffany Haddish like really started getting her real like mainstream recognition like these past couple of years. So it just shows, because that was 2003 and 2004 when I was in junior high. 2005 I graduated 8th grade. So yeah. So, and we in 2019. So, and like I said, she started getting her real recognition, like mainstream, real like big these past couple years. So y'all do the math from 2003 to 2019. Like, she was grinding for a minute. She was doing a bunch of other stuff too, like underground stuff. But I'm talking about like big screen TV everywhere now. Like, she was doing it for a minute. So I always love to look up backstories of people, or even to see like, with the topic of the talent, with the true calling and the gift for your destiny. I like to look that up, because it also keeps you in perspective that it's possible, and you got to just keep at it at whatever you want to do, or whatever you want out of life, or career, or something about yourself, attributes, improvement, self-improvement, family stuff, whatever it is. So, you know, we always got to remember that and keep ourselves and our thoughts in perspective, and just keep striving to keep hitting at that wall or whatever, and knock it down, or whatever we want out of this world while we're here on this earth. So, you know, I just wanted to leave y'all with that, and, you know, much success to y'all like always, and holla at y'all at the next video. Peace.